Hey guys, Jessalyn here. This video is about finding out where your life is going, finding out the path your life is on, and how to change that by changing what you focus on. So there is this law of nature that what you focus on expands. What you focus on, you create more of. What you focus on, your energy goes to. So this comes to my mind as an example of if you've ever gone mountain biking or whitewater rafting, real world example here. So you're on the trail, cruising along, and then this rock comes up in the trail or in the river, and what do? You focus on it. And what happens when you focus, when you direct your attention to the obstacle, what happens? It starts to look bigger. You notice the details. You notice how sharp the edges look. You notice how if you hit it, you'll fall. You don't want to fall. If you fall, you'll get hurt. And this is where your mind goes. It focuses on the negativity and therefore expands the negativity. And this other thing happens is you're focusing, I don't want to hit the rock, I don't want to hit the rock, I don't want to hit the rock. And what happens? You hit the rock. It's your energy is directed towards what in the end you don't ultimately want, but since you're so focused on it, that's where you end up going. It happens in mountain biking, it happens in life. You focus on what you don't want, and in return what you don't want ends up happening. And it's because there's this fundamental law of nature that what you focus on, you create more of. And it's such a catch-22 because we often tend to focus on what we don't want, and in return get what we don't want. So have a short little exercise for you guys. Stop and think about, pause this video, write it down, think about, list 3 things that you don't want to happen in your life. 3 things. Go ahead, write them down, think about it. It's pretty easy to think of 3 things you don't want, right? 3 things. Well, I don't want this to happen. Sure don't want this to happen. Definitely don't want this to happen. But now, write down 3 things you want to happen in your life. 3 things that you would love to happen in your life, say in the next few years. It's always good to put a timeline on it. It kind of helps your brain have an end goal. It's a little trickier, right? We're not as accustomed to writing down exactly what we want to happen. But here's what happens when you start to focus on specific things you want. I mean, put a number to it. You want X number of clients. You want X number of money in the bank. You want this to happen in your life, this to happen in your relationship, this to happen in your job. Like, write it down specifically what you want. And what that does, it gives you somewhere to go. It gives you direction, it gives you focus. And by focusing on where you want to go, it helps you move your focus and your energy to go there and actually make it happen. There's this is based in science as well. There is this part of our brain called the reticular activating system. Feel free to Google that. And this reticular activating system, what it does is it acts as a filter, and it finds and filters patterns. And the patterns that it is finding and filtering are based on our subconscious beliefs. So if you have a belief that you're broke, your reticular activating system is going to be like, okay, I'm going to look for things to support that. Oh, you only have this money in your bank account. Yep, you're broke. Oh, you don't have any money in your wallet. Yep, you're broke. Oh, your car just broke down and you can't afford to fix it. Yep, you're broke. Oh, you want to do this and you can't afford it. Yep, you're broke. Yep, you're broke. It finds patterns to support your subconscious belief. It reaffirms what you already believe. And if you shift your focus and your subconscious beliefs to, I can afford it, I'm a money magnet, I attract abundance, I attract wealth, I attract abundance. You bring your vibration up to another level. Your focus is directed somewhere positive, and your reticular activating system is going to find things like, oh, there's this that we didn't realize before. There's this we forgot about. Oh, there's this new client that we can get. It starts to like literally find things to support, this new internal belief that you have, that you are wealthy, that you are abundant, that you are, you're worthy, you're, like all these like more positive things, like where you want to be, where you want to go. It finds patterns to support, okay, yes, we are, wealthy, we are healthy. And it not only changes your filter and your mindset, it also opens you up to accept and find and bring in those new opportunities of taking you and your life and your wealth and your health and your happiness where you want it to go. So what you focus on, you create more of. And I just wanted to share this with you because this isn't something that has taught in society. I didn't discover this stuff until I started reading and listening to books like You Are a Badass, Millionaire Mindset, The Universe Has Your Back. All these books that share more about how our subconscious mind works, how we get these patterns of limiting beliefs programmed in us at a young age, and then that programming supports our blueprint for money, our blueprint for success, our blueprint for relationships. All these things that define our lives are oftentimes based on these patterns in our subconscious mind that we don't even know that are there. And then this whole idea of the law of what you focus on, you create more of. I never heard of that before. And once I learned about it and I started applying it and experiencing it in my own life, it's like once you realize that and then realize the power that you have to direct your focus and direct your life, it is such a huge game changer. I just want to like shout it from the roof and like help more people know about this, because I feel like it's a very untouched on topic in our society. And we're more trained to be reactionary, and life just happens to you. We get in this victim mode, and we're made to believe that things just happen, we don't have control over it, and you just get stuck in what's called victim mode, where things happen to you rather than changing your mindset that things happen for you. So today, little video just about, remember, what you focus on, you create more of. What you focus on expands. And I just want to challenge you guys to be more aware of what you're focusing on. And write those 3 things down. Write those 3 things down of what you would want to change, what you would want to happen in your life in the next year, in the next 3 years, write them down every day and see what happens. See how your mind shifts. Because this stuff works. This is how the world works, whether you believe it or not. You know, whether you believe in gravity or not, like whether you understand how gravity works or not, it's a law of nature, and it is what it is, and it's gonna keep working whether you kind of believe in it or understand it or not. That's the same thing with what you focus on, you create more of, and the law of attraction. It's just a law of nature and how the world works. And the more you begin to understand that and apply it in your life, the quicker you can start to see real change. And if you want your life to be at X spot in the next year, in the next 5 years, start paying attention to what you focus on. Write down where you want to go, and you will start to see massive change in that direction. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up so I know that you want more content like this. If you have comments, questions, how you've seen the law of attraction work in your own life, I'd love to hear it. Definitely leave a comment. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.